Good morning, everyone. It is a beautiful day. It is chilly, but it's slightly overcast, which is my type of weather. At the same time, there's no wind chill, so it's perfect. I'm on my way home after a night shift, and I know my hair looks crazy. Mind you, this is already the better style of how I did it than it was when I started the night. But anyway, I wanted to tell you guys about this thing that happened recently, and I'm just like so, I don't know if amazed is the term I want to use, or I'm just tickled by it. I think that's the term that, I mean, it makes me like pleased. But anyway, so here's a story. I don't know if you guys have been hearing about this AMC and GameStop, you know, shares and stock prices going through the roof. But so I overheard my coworker mentioning this 2 nights ago, and I'm just like listening in the back of my mind. I can hear them talking about, oh yeah, guys, this AMC, blah blah blah, GameStop, and they're like, GameStop, right? And I'm like, okay. And then just out of curiosity, because they sounded like so like surprised by it, and you know, so I was like, let's take a look. So AMC, I think it was like $40 or $50 per stock per share. And then I look at GameStop, and to my surprise, I had a share of GameStop. And so, okay, a little backtracking here, backstory. So I have this app I call called Robinhood. It's a free app where you can trade stocks. Now, disclaimer, I do not, I'm very, maybe even less than beginner when it comes to stocks. I don't really know how to evaluate them, you know, what you need to look at, what numbers you need to check in order to, you know, assess the value and how good a stock is. I don't know what to look at. So do not take this as any advisement regarding stocks. Sorry. You know, this is just my experience. I just wanted to share this little anecdote with you guys. That is all. So anyway, I use this app called Robinhood, and I've had it for a few years now. I opened the account back in 2016, which maybe embarrassing then, because I don't really know anything about it, and I've had it since 2016. But anyway, so I have Robinhood, and I have just a few stocks. Like, I don't have a lot of stock in terms of, like, some people buy like 50 shares or 1,000 shares of some stock, so when they get paid back the dividends, they make good money. Mine is just like cents and pennies and dollars here and there, right? So anyway, but side note, I still get more out of my Bank of America dividend than I've ever earned with my money in the bank. Funny how that goes, right? So definitely look into that. Like, that might be something you want to look into in terms of being a shareholder, you know, having shares versus just putting your money in the bank. Like, just find ways to have your money work better for you. Find ways to have your money work better for you than what we're traditionally told or taught, right? So anyway, again, not financial advice. I'm just saying this is what I do, and this is what little I know. So going off of that. So anyway, back to the original story. So Robinhood, right? So that's the app I use, and to my surprise, I have one share of GameStop. And at that time when I checked it, like 2 nights ago, I think it was like maybe 160, 180, something around that. So pretty good price for a stock for something that you have that you didn't know you had. And here's the thing. So you can look there and see in your history of like how much you paid for it. Like, for example, my Costco stock, back when I first bought it in 2016, I think I have 3 shares. But anyway, so I'm super baby stock investor. I don't even know if I could be called a stock investor. But anyway, when I bought it, it was $130, definitely less than $200. Now it's around $330. I know it's above $300. It's a Costco stock, right? So so that's the stock price, not including like what dividends I've earned from it over time. But anyway, so you can check on your history as to how much you've paid for the stock. And I look, and I was like, when did I buy this? How much was it? And now that it's like 100, what is it? Well, 160, 180 at that time that I checked it, first checked it. Like, how much has it gained? And it was 0. I did not spend any money on this stock. Cha-ching! I did not spend any money on this stock. So how it works is Robinhood lets you, or awards you, I guess, gives you just random free stock in some company if you refer someone and then they sign up and start an account with Robinhood. And I don't know, I think minimum was like $50 or whatever. So I know my mom and at least Gabri, my sister, did. I'm not sure if Danielle did. I don't think she did. But anyway, at least my mom and one of my sisters did. And that was a while back, at least more than 2 years ago. So I've had this stock as this free stock for a few years, and now it comes out to bless me. So that was the first night that I heard about this GameStop AMC thing, right? So now this past night that I just am coming from, I check it again, and it's like 230, 240, 260. Crazy number. And I'm like, again, anything, if I sell my stock at this point, it's all profit, because again, I did not spend anything for it. And so I got a little excited. Now, I don't really trade stocks. I just buy and hold. I buy and hold and just earn what I can from like the little dividends that they do. Here's an example of me just buying and holding. I have stock with GoPro, and I think at the time I bought them for $9 or $12 a share, and they've just been losing money. Like right now they're $9, so they've somewhat gained something, but they were as low as like $4 or $5, and still I hadn't sold them. I was just like, well, let's see where this goes. I wanted to come up a little bit more. I don't want to lose that much money. But anyway, so that was my like 5 shares of GoPro, right? And so now here, so like I said, I do not trade stocks. I just like buy and hold. And so I have now this opportunity with my GameStop stock. And so there's this thing called you can automate your buying or selling of a stock or of a share, where, for example, if you're interested in a share but either you don't like the price at that time or whatever, you can put like, if it drops to this price or if it drops by this percentage, automatically buy it. You can tell Robinhood that. And I'm sure there are other apps that do that too, I'm sure. So, but anyway, Robinhood is what I use. So you can do that. Or at the same time, if you have shares that you want to sell, you can put like, if it rises at this percentage or it starts to fall at this fall. If it falls at this percentage, I want to automatically sell. So I was like, I'm not gonna sit on this stock that I didn't, even know that I had. Now that it's worth something, I'm gonna sell it, right? I should. But then the dilemma was, do I watch and wait to see how much it rises and then sell then, or am I just gonna like sell for whatever is a good price now? And again, this is how volatile it is, right? Sorry, I need to concentrate for that intersection. So this is how volatile it is. There's actually a little like banner on Robinhood saying, like, the market is extremely volatile right now. So basically it's telling you to be careful, right, what you're doing. So I put in I don't know, at that time that I was trying to put in this order, I think it was like 280, 290. And so I said, I'll put it for $300 340, like some random number, 340. Let's put 340. If you know, so I put it that limit that if it hits 340 to sell it. I mean, if I had spent a little bit more time, I should have probably looked to see, I don't know, I could have probably like fine-tuned that a little better. But anyway, so I was like, if it hits 340, okay, I'll sell my stock for 340. Okay, so I put that order in, and in fact, I had to like push it through for a few times, because I don't know if the app, just from the volume of people who was on it, or the, you know, volume of buying and selling that was going on, it kept giving me an error message, but eventually it went through. So so I put that order in for my 1 share of GameStop to sell if it hits $340. And maybe I would say an hour later, less than an hour later, as I was leaving work, I got that alert that, hey, my share sold. But the funny thing is, Robinhood, and I don't know if this is Robinhood the app or trading in general, put a stop on AMC and GameStop purchasing. So when I was doing my order, it was saying you can only close out your share, but you cannot buy stock. And so I was like, oh, okay, that. But here's the thing, I wanted to see, I still wanted to follow how, you know, like the trend of it going up or down, and it wouldn't, the Robinhood wouldn't even let me see. So it totally took it off, so I can't even look to see how much it went up for, or how much it's it's coming down for. So I'm sure it's like going up and down like crazy. But anyway, Robinhood didn't even show me, so I had to like Google it. And I think the highest, like right now when I Googled it, maybe like 30 minutes ago, it was like it was less than 300. And then when I saw like the high of today was like as high as 460, I think 460, 480. So I could have sold my share for that much, but no regrets, because like I said, it was free stock. And so I had like a little bit of money in my little portfolio. I'm telling you, it's a little portfolio, like tiny. And then I just used it to buy a little bit more stock in other like stocks that are like $12, $5 in other companies. But definitely, for if I were going, or I do want to, I would definitely read up more on what I should be looking at when analyzing stocks and shares and all that good stuff. Otherwise, it would just be really like doing the roulette, or gambling, really, right? If I go in uneducated and I'm just like randomly choosing stuff. But yes, so that was my stockscapade from this morning, which I'm pretty excited about happening. And yeah, that will be something that I'll be interested to see, the rise and fall of GameStop and AMC apps. I know they're starting to like investigate them because of, you know, like this is strange, but I'm pleasantly surprised that I got that one stock so for nothing, and actually earned money from it. So that was actually pretty cool. So yes, I have reached home. I hope everyone has a fantastic day. I'm gonna shower, eat, and sleep, and then off to maybe some errands this afternoon. So everybody have a wonderful week. It is, what is today? Wednesday? Thursday? I think it's Thursday. Whatever day it is, I hope yours is wonderful and that your weather is as great as mine. Have a good one.